What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are here with another festival playlist, and we are in Series 5 in the summer season. And as always, we start with the photo challenge. Photograph any track toys vehicle at the Horizon Rush Outpost main stage. The main stage is basically when you fast travel to the Horizon Rush Outpost, you land right in front of this garage. Then you drive to the left. And here's the main stage. Then we need a track toy car, so you go to change car, then you go to filter, and you filter for track toys. There we are. And then you can see I already picked the Pista, the 488. But just pick whichever car you like here. And then you take a photo. And that completes the photo challenge, and we will see each other with the next challenge in a moment. Next up, we are here with the weekly Forzathon, and Chapter 1 is Own and Drive Matt Field's car, the 2013 Formula Drift number 777 Chevrolet Corvette, to get a taste of the professional drifting scene. Now, if you do not have the car, I suggest doing the speed trap first, because you get that Corvette. I have the car, so I don't need to do that in that order. We can just do the weekly. Go to Formula Drift. And pick the Corvette. And that should complete Chapter 1. And it does. So let's get into Chapter 2. Kick up some smoke by taking the 2013 Formula Drift blah 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 to earn 6 stars at drift zones. You can pick whichever drift zone you like. I prefer this one because it's short. And you just need to get 6 stars in total. You can pick any drift zone. So we'll do just that. There was a car. Oh boy, this has some power. So, what was it, 150,000 for 3 stars? Not sure we'll reach that, but we can also do it 3 times for 6 stars. Somewhat positive we can reach 150,000. Yeah, we do. It's 166,000. And we'll obviously do that again. Picking up some speed. Yeah, or someone else doing it. In the same drift zone, ironically. That's pretty good for. And obviously, Formula Drift cars are very easy to drift, so you should at least get 1 star, which is obviously the minimum. I also have to do it 6 times, which is a bit annoying, but you really should be able to do it somehow. There's 150,000, so that completes it. Obviously, back some more points because why not? And that completes chapter number 2, I believe. Yes. And we'll see each other with chapter 3. For chapter 3, we can basically do the same thing again, and we need to earn 10 Ultimate Drift or E-Drift skills. So we can really just do this again. Get into drifts. That wasn't good enough. There's an ultimate drift, or was another one, I believe.
arrived at your destination.
Let's go into another drift. Things we don't need to stay on the road, so we can, just do the drifts. Yeah, there is another ultimate drift. And this one, that should be another one, exactly. Let's put another ultimate drift here. Not sure that counts, but I think it should. Another one. Oops. Should have waited for a corner for that. So you just... Obviously you can drift into the dirt and then you just get your ultimate drift. It's not like you need to stay on the road, so you can just extend your drift that way, and I guess that really helps. Let's do another ultimate drift. There it is. And there is another one. Obviously these cars are so easy to get into a drift. There's probably another one, yes. We should be nearing the 10. There's another one, and that completes chapter 3, and we'll see each other with chapter 4. And chapter 4 is earn 100,000 points at drift zones within 2 minutes. I would honestly suggest to just go back to this drift zone and get 100,000 points in it, which you really should be able to do. Now, if you are not, then pick a longer drift zone. There are obviously some very long drift zones in the game, but 100,000 points or 100,000 points shouldn't be too difficult to achieve, really. Oops. That's 75,000, that's 80,000, 90,000. That's 100,000 points. Now we can just finish the drift zone real quick.
Horizon Arcade will begin soon.
Go away with your arcade.
Why not say hello to the other drivers whilst you wait?
Or you just fail the drift zone. But I'll leave that in. I'll leave it in just for the giggles. I was looking at the arcade, whatever it is. That thing flying around there. Zeppelin? Is it? What's the English word? Whatever. We have 130,000 points. And that completes chapter 4, and we will move on to the stunts. Oh, that was embarrassing on many levels. So, yeah, we'll see each other with the stunts. And here we are with the stunts. The first one is a danger sign, metal bird. That's a new one, actually. So right here we need to reach 301.8 feet. And you need to use a hypercar in the S1 class. So you go to cars, change car, you go to the filter, go for hypercars, and then you look for which one you can even pick, because a lot of them will be S2 class. So make sure you actually pick one that's in the S1 class. That's probably the biggest issue here. There are a couple. This one is pretty cool and will do the trick. The Lambos here, all pretty good choices. But I chose my Aventador SV here because that was already tuned to a 900 rating, and having one at the 900 rating is already a pretty good idea, and it's obviously the easiest way to do it because that's the max rating you are allowed. And we need to reach 301.8 feet, which is basically nothing, if we're being honest. You to jump up
Arrived
here
at your destination.
and reach 350. That's not quite 3 stars, but... Is it? I thought that's... No, that's 1 star, but it's a seasonal objective. So yeah, that completes the seasonal challenge, and we will see each other with the other stunts. Next up, I wanted to do a speed trip, but you need the KTM, which is the reward for 20 points, and I don't have it yet, so that has to wait. I'll do a speed zone now. It requires a B-class classic rally car. So you go to cars, change car, and then scroll all the way down to classic rally. And then you pick whichever you like, but it has to be in the B class, so between 601 and 700 rating. I pick the Escort because I already had that. And I'm actually not entirely sure what the speed requirement is for, I think 75 miles an hour. But I'm not 100% sure on that. It's actually a pretty long speed zone. But I'm fairly confident we can reach 75 miles an hour. As an average, actually, we are going to stay above 90, which gives us 3 stars. And that in a B-class car, so that's pretty good, I would say. And it also completes the seasonal rather comfortably, I would say. And we'll see each other with the next stunt. Next up we have a Trailblazer, and it's this one, a new one again. And we need to do it with 10 seconds remaining in an A-class unlimited buggy. So again, you go to cars to change car, then you filter again by unlimited buggies, which are very far down the line, and then you pick something in the A class. I decided to go for the A class Nomad, the Aerial Nomad. I also have it tuned, so that makes it a little bit easier, and I'd say we jump right into this Trailblazer. It's my first attempt as well, so let's see how it goes. Now Trailblazers normally require a few tries to get a decent route, but I am fairly confident we can go pretty straight here. I'm actually going to make use of that road here, because roads obviously allow more speed and usually are less bumpy. Nearly turned around there, but we somewhat saved it, and now we just need to make sure we oops, dragged into the river. That was bad. I wanted to drive around that, because you don't want to get dragged into the water. That costs a ton of speed, which it did to us right there. Now we need to get through the water, obviously, but I'll probably do it. Yes, that's 11 seconds remaining. Obviously you can go somewhat faster. We had that near spin and then we got dragged into the water, so that's two things where you can save time, and we still did it, so we really should be able to do that, and we will see each other with the next stunt. Next up we have Drift Zone, and it's this one. And that requires the DD Tacoma TRD in the S1 class, and we need to reach 10,000 points. Now if you're wondering what a DD Tacoma TRD is, that's a Liberty Toyota Tacoma TRD, and I honestly don't think you can, like, the name on the challenge doesn't really give it away, right? So So basically you need to change car filter, not filter, go to brand and go to the Bertie, and well, then you have F-150 and some other cars, but you can buy this one. Obviously already picked it. You can buy this one at the auto show for 500,000. I put some drift tires on it and a little bit of a tune, and well, let's just jump right into the drift zone and see if we can do it. What we need to reach is, let's check real quick, 10,000 points. I think we can do that. So let's go. Yeah, I think we can reach 10,000 points.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
And that completes the drift zone. And then we have a speed trap left. But we still need 4 more points to get the KTM. So I'll quickly do the seasonal special. Actually, let's do that together, why not? Let's include the seasonal special in this week's video because, well, again, why not? What is this? What on earth is this? What the? I am not sure. I'll quickly take a picture. No new cars? Are you kidding me? It literally said, look at this, it literally says there's like all of them are new cars. And it just doesn't count. That's funny. So, I don't really see anything. I'm kind of being pushed off the road here. What the? Why? Who comes up with this? And again, why? I don't know how to drive past them. They're just always in the way. Okay, let's just drive on the outside of them. Guess we'll get a feel for this eventually. There's a left coming up and we'll try to position our whatever this is on the inside here. Yeah, that allows us to get into first, and now we should be able to somehow get this. Oh my, oh. I wonder what's under this, like what we are driving actually. 75%. Also wonder what this vehicle counts as, like in the end screen, what they call this. Oh, we're going pretty far on this one. Pretty wide is what I want to say. And that will give us enough points for the KTM, and then we can do the, what was it, speed trap, I think it was. There we go. Oops. Parade float. I don't know what to say about that. Hooray! We got an ugly outfit. That's yeah. All right. Whatever. What is this? I don't even. All right. Let's get that car and then let's do the last stunt, shall we? And here we are with the Speed Trap East Resort. It's a new one as well. We need to reach 130 miles an hour in the KTM Expo GT4 that we just obtained. It's already in S1 class, so no tuning needed, and let's just jump right into it. Obviously you can tune it to 900 rating, that makes it easier, but we'll just try to do it as is. And yeah, let's jump into it. I actually decided to start quite a way back here because the acceleration of this thing is pretty pathetic. And well, it certainly takes its time to get to 130. Luckily it gets through corners rather well, so it's really about having enough time.
You have arrived at your
We got
destination.
134, that gives us 2 stars, and it completes the speed trap for the seasonal. Obviously, like I said, you can tune it to the S1 900 rating, and then that's a lot easier, but it works with the stock car pretty well. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the season. I've had summer season here. Yeah, we have arcade, the trial, and the seasonal championship. Yeah, that's it. We did the rest. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and until next time, farewell.